In the depths of Quantico, FBI interrogators know a devastating truth. Your body confesses before your mouth even opens. Within 30 seconds they already know if you're lying. This isn't magic, it's neuroscience. When you attempt deception, your brain triggers an ancient survival system. The limbic system floods your nervous system with stress hormones. Your body begins betraying you in ways you cannot control. Evolution hardwired us to detect these signals instantly. For millions of years, recognizing deception meant survival. Those who couldn't read these signs didn't live to pass on their genes. FBI agents simply weaponized this primal ability. They've identified 3 specific lies your body tells every time. 3 involuntary confessions that happen before conscious thought. Master these signals, and you'll never be fooled again. If you're finding value in this, hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Your face is a fortress. But every fortress has cracks. And in those cracks the truth bleeds through. FBI interrogators know something most people don't. Your conscious mind controls your words, but it cannot control your micro-expressions. These lightning-fast facial movements last 1/25 of a second. Faster than your ability to fake them. In that fraction of a moment, your true emotions escape. Fear, disgust, contempt, surprise. There are 7 universal facial expressions that transcend every culture, every language, every human barrier. Happiness, sadness, anger, fear, disgust, surprise, contempt. These 7 betray us all. When you lie, your face fights a war. Your conscious mind says one thing, but your micro-expressions scream the truth. Trained interrogators watch for the flash of fear that crosses your eyes before you answer. They catch the micro-expression of disgust when you force yourself to maintain a lie. They spot the contempt that flickers across your face when you think you're fooling them. Your face becomes a roadmap of your deception. Every micro-expression is a signpost pointing to the truth. The fortress you thought was impenetrable has windows. And through those windows the truth shines like a beacon. But your face is only the beginning. Your hands tell an even darker story. As we discussed how faces betray us, there's something even more revealing. Your hands are writing confessions in the air while your mouth speaks lies. FBI interrogators watch hands first. They've learned that while people rehearse their facial expressions, hands tell the raw truth. When someone lies, their hands become traitors. They fidget, touch, and gesture in patterns that scream deception to those who know the code. The first tell, self-soothing behaviors. When stress floods the nervous system, hands automatically seek comfort through touching. Watch for the neck touch. It's the body's ancient response to feeling vulnerable and exposed during deception. Face touching spikes during lies. The liar's hands unconsciously try to block or cover the deception flowing from their mouth. Hair stroking, ear tugging, lip touching. These aren't random movements. They're your nervous system's attempt to calm the storm of deception. The second tell, aggressive pointing. Liars often point to deflect attention and create psychological distance from their deception. But here's what interrogators notice. The pointing becomes exaggerated, almost theatrical, when someone's constructing reality instead of recalling it. The third tell, micro-fidgeting, pen clicking, finger tapping, object manipulation. The hands need to release the energy of deception. Truth tellers, hands flow naturally with their words. Liars, beyond the face and hands lies your body's most revealing betrayal, Your posture screams what your voice desperately tries to hide. FBI interrogators call this the body's ancient emergency system. Fight, flight or freeze, written in every muscle, every angle, every unconscious shift. When someone lies, their body instinctively prepares for confrontation. Shoulders square, weight shifts, muscles tense for battle they hope never comes. Others choose escape. They angle away, point their feet toward exits, lean back as if the truth itself might strike them down. But the freeze response, that's where liars become statues. Rigid, unnatural stillness that screams louder than any movement. Watch how deceivers create barriers. They cross arms, place objects between you and them, unconsciously build walls from thin air. Distance becomes their ally. They step back, create space, as if physical separation could somehow protect their crumbling deception. Professional interrogators read posture like an ancient language. Every subtle shift reveals the internal war between truth and fabrication. Power dynamics flow through posture like electricity. Confident truth-tellers stand tall, occupy space, own their ground without apology. Liars shrink. They make themselves smaller, hunch shoulders, unconsciously try to disappear from the very conversation they started. The feet never lie. They point toward escape routes. Now we enter the shadow realm, where FBI agents turn psychology into a weapon. Building on what we covered about facial tells and body language, agents use a systematic approach. They call it baseline establishment. Every person has a unique behavioral fingerprint. For the first 20 minutes, they ask innocent questions while watching your every micro-movement. How do you normally gesture when relaxed? What's your default posture when comfortable? They're creating a psychological map of your authentic self before the real questioning begins. Then comes the read technique. A psychological chess game where you don't know you're playing. They start with confrontation. Direct accusations delivered with unwavering eye contact. Watch for the shift. Your baseline behaviors change when psychological pressure mounts. They interrupt your denials. Never let you finish explanations. This creates cognitive overload. Your brain switches to survival mode. Logic fails. Unconscious behaviors flood to the surface. They offer false alternatives. Did you plan this, or was it spontaneous? Both assume guilt. Your body betrays you before your mind catches the trap. These techniques bypass conscious thought. But here's the dark secret. These same techniques are used against you every day. Now comes the ultimate question. Can you master your own body's rebellion? The Stoics knew something modern psychology is only now discovering. True power lies in controlling what you can control. Your micro-expressions. Your hand movements, your posture shifts. These can all be tamed. First defense. The anchor breath. When pressure mounts, breathe from your core, not your chest. Second defense. Ground your feet. Feel the floor. This stops your body from betraying nervous energy. Third defense. The poker face isn't blank, it's deliberately neutral. Practice this in the mirror. But here's the darker truth. Others will use these very techniques to read you. Watch for the watcher. Notice when someone's eyes linger on your hands during conversation. Be suspicious when questions feel like probes. When timing feels calculated. Trust your instincts. The Stoic response to manipulation. Emotional distance. They cannot read what you do not feel. Marcus Aurelius faced senators who wanted to destroy him. His weapon: unshakable inner composure. Practice daily. Every conversation is training. Every pressure moment is your gymnasium. Your body will always try to speak. But now you decide what it says. You now possess the same knowledge that reshapes interrogation rooms and boardrooms worldwide. If this opened your eyes,